we don't talk about it, say nipa, say nyoma, say mine, because it happens every day. Yet hey, Krobi cheating on me. It's happening somewhere. Someone is going through a whole lot because Obi actually on Obi, and mostly no more cheating on you. No more feel say especially a member. They see it as nothing. And you are overreacting. And what's this drama? Stop the drama. So it's okay. I'm a man. I'm an African man, so it's allowed, But it goes a long way to hurt people. And at the end of the day, one you're careful, Banika so oh. They'll hurt you in places that you might never recover from. And young men are kind of be brave. Your houseless will fear her. Then you many be say that as cheating, say we African man, ain't you okay? So we cheat and I particular people be on cheat you okay, and I say, is cheating okay? Is it okay for Obama to cheat or for even Oba to cheat? I'm sorry if you said so they need answers no to all of them. So that they may call through, say you're cheating, say you're cheating. You're a show now, so Benjamin Hunty, I see, and say, Aquaba Paba show, so enumerate say, or channel at 2 UTV, there you are in the right place, especially so you're 18 years and above there, because show it an adult show, strictly 18 plus, and see, Aquaba made them Mabua for you now, say. Levels Herbal, Zaina Beauty. Thank you so much for sponsoring the Red Light Show. And me glam team so me da say Bella Hair ama me and a clothing palace our matadie. Me da say the production team thank you so much for making this possible. Also I will share it is me mouth shout out and me show. Kasla perfect. You're perfect. Maybe I will fall. And I look calm.
20th, that is tomorrow. Emma with that. And for me, SDN, once again, the creation na yadi into area photo to area photo. I will say it's my starting birthday now.
Okay, and happy birthday in advance. Mimi, information in France are over. Mrs. Ajekum, we did kind of information in France. How's that perfect? Casual thoughts.
Vicky, be careful. And we are seeing why you want to one of the evil things that can happen to anyone on earth is marriage. If you are not married, think well. Marriage is not a bad thing. But if you've not learned mastering yourself, don't marry.
Sir.
Yes, because you have to learn to tolerate beyond tolerance. That was on Tuesday. A young man who brought his story to me. I didn't meet her first.
Okay.
I'm yet to meet him, but I told him what to do. And he claimed he loves the wife, like the way someone we love our wives foolishly. I was climbing up, and then his phone number called my line. And I picked the call and I said, "But you're close to you, not so much of any answer." So I came and said, "Then a cool." See, Dr. Furniture said, "We can cost room and AC." The things that the wife was doing to him was bad. Only about it, no one chatting, or the customer who I can't for text message. So I sent me email. The last story, the guy any or bank could go or event as in dinner 10%.
Event as
any big cocoon, say my wife and then dinner. So that level of this. But you see, I want to tell every man that don't waste your energy on any woman that will change your status in life. Because no woman is like you. Naturally, Vic, if you give birth to a child and your daughter or your son takes your wife's character, you are finished. Because everybody must live according to their DNA. So I am my father's DNA. So if my mother comes to raise me and I become like my mother, I'll be distorted and confused. And that's our problem right now on earth. I encourage every man to be patient especially if you made a mistake of marrying somebody that you thought was what you're wishing for, because nobody knows what you are going for in the life you're living. Our dear a try and error. It's in a Bible more. Deuteronomy 24, 1 and 2 no say now worry your baby and who you would phone Jana Wade. A futu pa our Bible and Bible say yes, so but not dying so. Said on your bar or nagging can say and nagging white, Evertna, a Denmark. The two boys are very been out in them crew or they are sorry about home. They be out in young concept and Monsan or Kofia. And you say, Bia, he's living on the rooftop. Everybody can make a mistake. Wives can make mistakes. Husbands can make mistakes. But the way we handle people when they make mistakes can lead us to the best or the worst.
Right.
So let's learn that if you're not married and you want to marry, think well. You can never find a perfect person.
Right.
There's no way. And nobody, perfect. That statement is not true. You are perfect. I am perfect. But in our married life, we will not be perfect. Because you've not married before. I've not married before. Even if you are an ex-convict in the previous marriage, you didn't marry me. And mind you, people think that boyfriend, girlfriend, there is no action of a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a sex mate that can be equated to marriage.
Right.
Marriage is a different ball game altogether. But let's learn to be extra patient. Imagine you send your wife a topic that is going to be discussed on YouTube, and a response to you is, I hope you learn some lessons from this program you're doing. Is it an insult? Or it's not an insult? Oh, no, that's is it an insult?
Yeah, some more.
No, it's an insult. Or yes or no? Like this topic, for example.
It's a sarcastic insult.
Yes, it's an insult. And it's not sarcastic, it's direct insult. That in example, you sent to Mr. Jacob, this is the topic for this evening. Then he says, I hope you learn lessons from this.
Yeah, so indirectly, he's telling you that you are fall short of what you are going to
but
talk
if
about.
the person has fallen short and sends you the topic, is that a way to tell the person? That's an insult.
And it's a sarcastic insult.
No,
it's a wise way of telling you that
this is not wise.
You are
this is not wise. There's a way to approach issues, and that is part of the thing we're going to discuss. There's a way to approach people, even your children when they steal. When people go wrong, there's a way to approach. This is an insult. I mean, don't garnish it. And people should learn how to talk. That's what I'm saying. If you are not tolerant in marriage, you get to a point where you will do. That's why people kill people. People pour acid. People do evil things. And Big made a statement that if you don't take care, the woman can harm you in a way that you can never recover from it. And same way, there's a man that can also harm you that you can never recover from it. When you are angry, learn to manage your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. Don't ever think that because you caught her cheating, you have the upper hand to just say anything to the person. Because when you are speaking angry, the other partner is not angry. It's listening to you. And this is an evil act. I believe that this statement is a big insult.
It's insult. What I said is
insult.
Okay, less anything.
Okay, sarcastic insult.
Can I say
it is?
Your time no cheating no. Before the cameras no. I mean behind the scenes no. Now more catch him and say me. No, I know.
I have basic definition. 50-50.
Kansler, perfect.
Me for the one is my main carry.
Cheating a day.
You can't cheating now. Cheat there. You can't say what for ni paponechi. What for nechi?
Who can cheat in a relationship?
You can't cheat now. What for ni papono echi? What for uyirechi? What for ukunu echi? Enti nipa
wabo edwaman
edwaman you cheating
and you cheating no now to wanna me for we share me
edwaman is not meant for the marriage.
Yes, we have fornication and we have adultery. You understand?
For color.
Na ejama who do who ewo oyiri ana okunu echi a ene ejama what's the difference?
There's a big difference.
Hey, okay.
One say me say wafa ni papo nechi. When you be fufro akoda anye sa ni papo no. Inti sexual acts na echese yeda na di na echese yedi no. Echese me nkwa na echese wudi no. Echese yen tu na echese yedi ho. Na so ni obi fufro a onye me akoda ekodi ni papo no. Inti eno no echese wafa mechi. You have cheated on me. But niaye can say in marriage we have cheating. In relationship there's nothing like cheating.
Okay.
We na mu ye biyako.
Now say so what promise me? I have your ring on my finger. Okay. Now me ni obi akoda na say oni obi. Akodi obi a enye cheating.
Enya nya ware. So I'm more ring. Now on ware wo enye ya it's not cheating. Okay. You are in a committed relationship, all right, but it's not cheating. Committed relationship is supposed to be one way. And one thing, reason why we say cheating is just in marriage, any relationship, we say relationship is an open field for obia.
And you'll be on to the open
field
or you're committed to you, even in relationship, I committed on so
no. And to me, I did just always say, so we see you are in a relationship with somebody, it should think, say, and you won't worry me. So what your bar. Me your ban also wouldn't me with relationship ma when they may never when they may trimpana when they say won't worry me to know you don't owe me it I can have a different sexual partner bet me before Friday manaye also bet me before Friday manaye but so worry me dear we ya mam reni amani ene dear and yes me fa we chia and a yen twe dwan ye be pata me na yen say ni bem that's where you open field. It is a relationship now. We are a chin. I say, we are faithful. One I have. One day, ya Obama, what did Pebino? What the actual Cochitia? I want to obey your Kunefi. Obama, be a they say, me a faith, we are faithful. Our room,
don't let your boyfriend stop you from finding
your husband. Our room, faithful. And penalty, faithful. It's 2% the Papunia faithful mouth, or Bania faithful, Bamania faithful. There should be marriage. In Tiana, so you're bound in the Papone trimp and I want our have because mostly it's difficult so bad if about Obama obey cheating. So what do any Papona? It's difficult for you to cheat on them. If you want to was it's difficult to cheat on them. Then so no so won't do any Papona. It's easy because although behind a relationship, it will be to me and it'll be for Adane Sanamaniamano because who so we see. You want the prospective person. You're good over to your handle. You understand? But in marriage, you don't do that. And when they're bad, they can say you have cheated. But in relationship, and I always say this. I was telling somebody, say, who read the Bible or see adultery, and no pan and rade or bohopa. Fornication says near, and yes, so loud. It is a whoop a Jamai Wawarema, and when they have big deal and they ask them
fornication is a big deal.
Oh,
yes,
Bonnie pet. There's no pan a radical and go our imperfect. Homongers will not go to heaven. There back be a 10 commandment that shall not commit adultery, that shall not commit fornication. You understand? It will read here. So in relationship, it's an open field. It's okay one okay and say me carry me who na the amount. Me yeshi a man pan yes hadian. A man pan when they see a man and they see a future in him. Where do obey kuno, mammy ye why me? Then we lose our God. What coming memory now on chain, then you focus on him. No also calling for Friday that which always will not or before frost. So open it wide. How different explore. That is the time. And for Bianca also, if he has not put a ring on it. There's nothing like cheating. If there's a ring on it, we call it cheating.
I know Councillor Luther makes he sides with you. He agrees with you. And I'm sorry, Councillor Luther. When they are and you're cheating.
Big medas, you share phone. Them say, in common, we shall say, 4 and 10 years. One made him was our patrol. Councillors maybe do and say, "Dear, there is issue." The son of Cassancha said, "Well, soon be a few." I said, "Me, Minting Okoya Council. Me make a statement and say cheating is part of marriage. And that's a big deal about it. Because where there's no commitment, and when we say commitment, it's not when you and Kala are committed to each other.
Okay.
It's when you've gone beyond your commitment and gone through the acceptable way of having what we call public commitment. There are a lot of women in the life of men. We have friends, platonic girlfriends, we have sex mates, we have baby mamas, we have side chicks, and we have wives. So, Bema Abraham, Mado be a woman. The 8 me put who they rule about thing. Metia meant to be chiam. Met my chiam, come chiam, mammy to be body. What's a baby now to be bought on plan and I do dinner? Oh, I came here. It's as a informal to baby. You don't act because Emrampo Ebra, the laws of the country, banishes you from advertising somebody who is not married to you as a husband. That's why you see, Lord, you don't distribute what is for spouse to people who are practicing concubinage.
Okay.
It may not change, you see 940. Now, what you go unless you prove, say, 20 cities the tossament. It doesn't make you a loser. You are benefiting as you go. There are a lot of people to do a first degree because they dated somebody's husband. There are people today, yes, there are people today who have become what they think they are. They are making noise around the place today. It was somebody's husband they had a relationship with and took them to where they are today. Somebody has a child. Cheating. And now what for? Ye na ye twenty to ye, and I end to ye now what ye need to friend cheating and divorce. Some we me 10 years ago. Oh, Joe. Yes, for more than five years and 10 years. See a baffle. It's a filiation of war. This so a Janan soa. Me catch a Bemabian so say, men can be that say me power dear me family. And yeah, dear, because the vows that we exchange, they are not spiritual vows. Keep this in your head. The marriage vows we exchange, they are legal vows. And in the legality, there's nothing that bans you from cheating. The law gives you permission to cheat and tells you what to do when infidelity happens. It's my wife perfect. Now, me fan a cheer. Emrancy or evidence of infidelity. So it means that the ability or the liberty, a point that I'll say, yeah. Now, yeah, who's so near? It's in Yamam, only have who to be cheating. Because that is where you just say we are committed. Any Mrs. So, Mr. So, or my wallet. And you know, see, who find a chair. What would you be for frack or yet or no being so no penny say, not dream, and yan check. So, what kind vows near the 7 vows, the 7 legal vows now, yan can engagement, I see, yan can traditional marriage, yan can only at the civil marriage for better ordinance, for better, comma. For worse, comma, and you're for better and for worse. No. And you're for better, comma, for worse, comma, for richer, comma, for poorer, comma, to them do us apart, not us. So we shall a divisional statement by the laws. And then no running chichiro bia ewa wadi. Ghana mrebi eni ho eche so odi obi yire awafo. Mrebi eni ho. Mrebi so no eche so odi obi kuno awafo. Mrebi eni kuro bi aso. But mre won say infidelity will approve. E njina so etimi ne wa wale ene. Na echire mu mi tu kwan na me ma na me ne owo ye. Enya media. Enya nkwala ne keke no deceive me. But e njina so ma me say betimi gira aware ese say na che say me ma dwi mu no. Wa fa machi akowo. O da say, but say asem me say me me defend this kosi da me wako se me so manim me hu ema omawo enye boapayo but under the medical errors yes san wo ma enti nkwala bi anyi wo fie bi mu a enye so mo maame no fo papa no machi I have evidence.
Last time we can say it's missing more than once.
Yeah,
I have evidence.
Switch at bed.
It's missing 5
and yet deliberate. It happens because and Kolania won't be defeated here. One shall do one in our color. Do one enemy. Nancy, you. I didn't name tax, Abba. Not name tax in you. I will check with you. And me will be when ye Nancy were 28. Anto kwaba fina me ni tie ye ni say baby awo ye yet me follow chart of nkrofo awo sa dey a private hospital and you follow me say ye call ye enkwala bi ni nyina kopie wo fi papa mu ya switch wo back nansen ya nya legal issue bia da bi eja sa e bon bi ntia de ba ya we pusi ye ye kwantu asem kona asem no wo ye BBC na ye na tie de bia me kase mo se isha se di go me ka che o se DNA ye kan ye ja suban enti abofra bia we fa no ma me suban bia no wa lose the focus in life because you are supposed to take your father's character it is ensanom wo papa mabusu mu a enya afi na ma me e ba betete eyi ensanom wo mabusu mu e be shoko se oba ma me mu busu mu pentokwa o pentokwa gidigidi enu ye o ma me busu wo ye wo wa o mbesua akonda enti mo ambeka se ena o ntime kra ena ya boti uni da boti no o papa mo chifo ni na o hwe antis no me den boti because you have to live according to your DNA enti e pa ni cheating no a right reserved for the married. If you are not married, you can never attempt cheating. Okay. Now, if you can't say cheating no enkankano, and you say bear money or bar, or my dear to my wallet, say me the cote barco, me the chabako. Now, Bakwan could be cote for Bakwan could be a chafo for a bet to me. And ye yambreso and a chassis. Right. Bible ma yeti ase mu amudi Bible di se abaye bi enam brante ne ko chin se wa fa ni kunechi ne bress o ka se we found him committing adultery ni che so obi a wa wale a o fa ni kunechi ene ni bre Kristo ye ba ne se o tro bibi wo fom de o tro be se ne obi animo bankrofo agyinagyina ho ni o tro wie no obi ayeden ada ne ho ko no se oba omo ana omo accuse omo he omo nyina ko enti ko me ko ebo ni bi ti esasem ni you where are your accusers they came with evidence unfortunately for us now there are too many evidence for us to know say me machino minimum I mean say assault to a bebre buy your phone so who are now pop here do you want to know your partner is do you want to know what she's doing find my phone find this but there's a more larger issues. They see that Obi visiting site in Libya. You are a candidate of a cardiovascular infection. No matured person will have a software. There is no matured human being that will set a camera over the wife, over the husband. So when you find yourself doing that and you die, look, if your wife goes through your phone or sets such a thing for you and dies, don't bury her. Give her to the family because she killed herself. So what's that? Cheating, it say, yeah, show be na onye de ye pe. Nyame boy yen one boy and say obi show be. Kaisa asem. Awade enye nhye. Perfect mawale no agya to say me cutting kwa no be. Akase me so media to say perfect twankwa no be. But me koye say me be shen abono say sua me cutting kwedi and your no ankasa adwen enyamra
a personal decision.
It's not because cheating is a personal decision. If you like to do it, you do it. So never compare yourself with anybody. I told your channel Kwame before that you should relax. I've been there. There are statements to make and you learn after. because ohia bro wa cheating is difficult. But Vic, who be a sikawa? Se mayane kalamo ba no mu omuni obiku etwe plan oba enyo nkwa na oba o adamfo no ne ne ba obi anim se kwabna ewobi Frank wobi George wobi but listo we kan ye ho onu ni bi enti ehihye mo bi atra no ho ne de onu kwa ba oh but well you are alone. I mean, we are not saying anything, but you can share the table with her. So once you join the gang, they will help you do it. So cheating is right reserved for the married. If you are not married, you can't cheat because anything you are doing before marriage is illegal. And you made a statement, remember ring. There are only 2 rings as we sit in our part of the world. We have the civil ring or the traditional ring. Any of this ring is put on your finger by libation pouring or saying a prayer or exchanging a vow. So if you think you are proud and shameful to advertise Kawayam she was so, he promised me because Bemon your one day so uwa unyo kuna esan say amambre bi enu ebe yama eti abrantie no ne wawo obi de uwa onye ne yire obi edi ukakran ye de te eti obi di na otimi nya kokoduro ebe celebrate ni baby o TV so wo adwunu yare se bi ku ti hey ye nya ni se bi ki wale na wo pon show a wo go brand bi din
ono no odi mi nti odi ne
are you okay? From which area are you coming from? Anna, what pon show? And today you didn't even mention my name. You didn't say anything about me. Can I know what is going on? Oh, you stupid boy.
You should hide him. It's not.
Obi a yen wale no. Oh, yen fali chre. This is why when anybody is cheating on you, they don't advertise it. So when you go and look for what they are hiding, you create trouble for yourself, and you want all of us to share your trouble. So you wake up at dawn, and your wife is there. Anyway, he knows what's the matter. You ask me what's the matter. You ask me what's the matter. Is that what you brought me here for? I didn't even know what I'm going for. Hey, I just realized that you're sleeping with this one. Hey, hear me. You are not able to sleep, so nobody should sleep. You found out. And when we go for that, I will explain to you that anytime you find out cheating, you have destroyed your marriage. It's not the one who cheated. And this is not to say to the rest of you that I'm sitting here justifying cheating. No. I'm saying that it's a personal decision. And let me say that nobody can say because you're not sleeping with us, I want to sleep with somebody. No. Nobody will say no, you can't justify it. So only mean denti. And I'm not there. That's
our personal conduct.
It is not a justification. It's still a personal decision. You want to cry for a one. I'm my end. You wonder. What do kana? How do you say only about that or one? Our is stupid. So only you read that. I said, oh yeah, involved. We want Chrome. I did check besides say, did you do anything with me yesterday?
Really?
Oh, perfect. Maybe I'll not know what. There are cases you meet and you realize that no, the men have suffered. I have a woman who has 5 children. She has to come for counseling because out of what the 5 children, kind of nearly died. All 5.
Maybe your friend saying, this sickness.
Now, yet to me, the cotisha will come no one here. We are Cote.
I just want to do. Or you're living dead.
A cheddar the dear. What's about? A cheddar the Sir, Kalati, Nissa, who we mean will trash shots come and say, and then who me. Now, got the air. Vic. O continue do and you say a do. Say who can a bell as you so or tramp for. A do our one. Emma wadi as a film. But when you can never use this as the yardstick of cheating. And it's better for you to live on top of the roof than to live with a nagging wife in the house. Even though you can't justify why you don't come home, why you're sleeping around. So cheating is only the right reserve for the married. There be and Isaiah Ulufu say we never forget pets na. Eti me address so pets na. Kalanso fa ne den pets na. Obi ansuma mo say mpratwe mo koji the World Cup sa wade. And I'm for only you. Ever since you started with me, there are a lot of opportunities for I ignore them because of you. And this is what you have done to now.
Don't neglect your opportunities. No.
Kale. About so. Cheating.
So I get you so and I say about why so.
Say I said no man can you dey dream.
Sir.
Yeah.
Because they mean say like Counselor Perfect Castle Patrick say our relationship more. Say we were relationship. Let me sit down.
Have it when you na baso.
We were relationship more. And just say like me open the floodgates of heaven. Let me make other people the chance. You and I know said your generation our dating and relationship, it comes with sex. And yes, like the relationship now me woman like nipan on the and answer say me some will be other chance. I mean, so okay, I'm not married. It's me no be for husband. And this person will request for sex. I tried to tell me that because I'm not married, and then if me boy from a chair and say me find a chair and friend cheating, I should like give others the chance.
So like, no,
wait. Starting. Me can't say your generation relationship comes with sex.
And your moment is so.
Okay.
So you know this. So you
know this. And I will purchase it because in fact how I ain't sharing anything. I am.
You are free.
Exactly.
You are free to deny sex, and you are free to say yes.
Sex. That is why I'm saying that this generation, even courting.
There's nothing like courting there. It's a wrong word. The courting is somebody who has gone through court relationship. The way you're courting. Courtship is court relationship.
Are you really serious?
Yes. Whoever taught you that courtship means only of you have museum. Go and read it. Go and look for the meaning of courting.
No, I'm not going to go back and forth.
What they taught you, go and read it
all. So
where do you go?
Yeah. It comes with sex.
By choice.
Exactly.
Not rape.
No.
So you can still say
wait,
you are with a person without it.
Exactly. So you saying we should like it's not cheating. It's because you share me ringing.
Because there's no commitment.
You have decided to have sex with the person.
If I am not committed, if it is not committed, how will it lead to sex?
Hello, no relationship will lead to marriage.
If you are in a relationship and you are not committed, you are not into it, how will it take you to the next stage?
No relationship must lead you to marriage.
How will it take you to the next stage?
No relationship must lead you to marriage.
Why?
Because there's no precepts that says that this means
you are married. Okay, you are married. Exactly. You are married. How did you? I
didn't even know I'm marrying my wife.
No, you see, from what you are saying, Niawo can say when she will be winning the papono and the casa. Say I'm also talking stage near and sex happen. You are having sex, but before you get married, no, you need to be committed to each other. No one will say the papu, no. I can trust the person.
Exactly.
But even within that period, now we're committed to
let me help
each other.
I'm not cutting.
When he said the person can still help somebody.
No, perfect. 1 minute. That is where the problem is. You say within the relationship, they need to learn how to commit to each other.
Exactly.
That is wrong, and we have taught them that wrong thing. We should apologize.
See, if you're not committed,
can never be committed to the person. Perfect. What we have taught them is wrong. Let's apologize to them. We have destroyed their future. Nobody can be committed to anybody on earth till you die. We have lied to them as counselors.
In marriage, we are committed.
It's not true.
We are committed to each other. That is the word we use. No. I don't know what you want to say. But in marriage, we are committed to each other. That is why when you take somebody else, it becomes an issue. And sometimes love even gets out. But because of the commitment we have, it keeps us there. Our baby commitment is holding them. If you want to get married, you need to get to that stage that you trust the person to be only you before you can go. No. This is how.
Can I finish? When I finish, you understand. Don't. I was saying before you came, and I'm saying that I am apologizing on your behalf. I'm your senior. So I say we have to. I did a talk in Ghana, 10 regions apologizing for saying they are red flags before marriage, and I did it. On YouTube, me part of a mistake. There's nothing called red flag, but me children go for me. Yes, I mean, now me part of say there's nothing like that. And I'm saying that
there's something like red flags
before marriage. How do you see red flag before marriage? Marriage is a ministry do bianco muda. 2 years ago, red flag.
Say there should buy be an ipakoni day, you know. So one working on it, so on the back of
you are going to make a bigger dose.
Sister Misro.
Say Ebia obi air booming. Meaning the air war. Not all women, not some monsieur. Oh,
sister.
But people have
sister
gone through it.
Our day.
Bobby so how born relationship
See, the American say, yeah,
and you know, so we use majority to make research is based on majority.
And I'm telling that the research with majority is not marriage and relationship. Yeah, and the catcher will say a relationship are committed. And I said, where do you cook all my eggs into one basket? And the boy had 7 years in the name of commitment. Say, Nyamiya Duma 2026 no day. On worry no. Me a friend say a commitment as counselors. 2026 BBC no worry no we break it down. Oh no be worry you. And I make say there is no commitment. Wo ni be say kuma wade no. It's not commitment. It's a legal binding. I repeat. There's nothing like
a legal binding.
A legal binding.
So the legal binding makes you what?
It doesn't make you committed.
The semantics you are playing with. The legal binding makes you what? Makes you committed.
No.
Legal binding is I'm committed to Mikunu. Legal binding is because sometimes and yet the fear of the Lord. But I'm running to say yenim say ya worry the vows na ya canning to know. It's clicking us together. Our baby love is gone. But because they have that commitment, ever going to know on person obey job, mamina kofa. And can you notice you understand? But what I wanted to understand is in relationship we have stages. Before you see, I come to talking stages, account, petting and all that. They are stages. But before you get married, no, you must get to a point that the person you trust the person said the person is choosing only me. But before you get to that commitment stage, you have open. You can date others, the person can also date others and all that. Before you single one person out. This is it.
Perfect. There's nothing like talking stage, whatever. We have led them to live a life believing that I am in the final stage of making sure that I am the only one he's going to choose. And I'm telling you that is our level of deception in the name of counseling. Can we allow them to make their mistakes? There is nothing called commitment before marriage. You can never be committed. Even in marriage, we claim we are committed because of the legal implications. This show we are sitting on, ask Vic, if they give her the chance, we will run this show till tomorrow morning. But end credit, but then I the last words. So you are not sitting here as if say you have your own. You are living under the dictates of directors, living under the dictates of floor managers, and that is how marriage is. And I'm telling everybody, say in marriage, we are all doing trial and error. Nobody knows marriage. If you tell me that your wife is the best, I won't say you are lying. But it's because you are marrying her. Give me that same wife.
Okay.
So there's no commitment. So stop worrying the children.
What's worrying you? Perfect. Then the way to me, then a man of food cheating or our room. So we'll see relationship with cheating in what our room, then a man of food cheating.
Yeah, but let me clarify that. You see, Nyaya Kano, The person yema etie 40 years and say in relationship, yes, cheating being because say even if we're in a committed relationship, say sisi I do baby a person you worry, we have started counseling. Ebusuafo nim abem. Intino won't fall before from menkwana when menam. You won't mean sure also you are having sex, so it should be that person you are having with. But and 100% assurance say I'm going to marry you. It's a relationship. I always say this. It's 50-50. It's either I marry you or I don't marry. Even before the altar, before you say the vows, if internet visa said, do you have anything? We know the visa said BBC who can say Obefa asimesi so share. If there who say BBC who can you are not okay, BBA, you can say no. You trust to call baby. So it's not 100% say. That is why we always say so we need to be a relationship to support we in our room because anything can happen. But in here maybe it's me much cheating never. And then say if somebody is cheating and a personal decision or on one epe and a o cheating and ye wo ye and ye biane a wunye ni ye and ye da wuntimi nda ni ye, you can influence the person to cheat, but nipa kono the personal decision and you know bo usuben bi betimi influence it nenso no ono na na de because some people have wives that cannot give them sex because of their cancer situations, going therapy and all that. Into but still now they are not cheating. It's what they are doing so be cheat here. A wild personal decision. So sometimes if you see somebody so much agree, me na my NHS will dress your body, you will say they say them man say obeko. Would you see hairstyle be a quiet near yes slim sam be more quiet slim ayo mo try be so be manage omo. It's not what you do, it's a personal decision. You don't, it's a personal decision saying pakumbe chiti. So we use obe chiti on one your person yeno enoye on one conscience and a baby. But any say also you can enhance the person not to cheat on you. Within the paponeti, wouldn't say no pay. So when you try to do certain things, your appearance, because marriage strives more on attraction, you should try to maintain it. Some people they get married and they just leave the attraction down. Bibia adia you who he got attracted to you, continue to do it. You can't do it 100%. Me better when you get married, you can't do it 100%. So the men should stop expecting 100% because things will change. You have other pursuits you are chasing and all that. But try to meet him. Say, continue time to time, do it. If it's your appearance, if it's how you cook, if it's something special about you, do it. And yes, sir, when he leaves you, he looks at that particular thing from somebody and still click with the person. Try to do it, but don't make your words him say, your last stop. I want to do everything for my partner to stop cheating. No, you can't. If they want to cheat, they will cheat. And I say this, say if Pakuni cheating on you and you are not okay with it, you can walk away. Bible and running you can walk away. But if you can forgive the person and stay, if you can't forgive, it's better to walk away. But so it will not help. So you can enhance your partner by your appearance, how you cook, what they like, doing it so that they don't go make that decision. But the final decision is on them. You can do whatever you want. If they want to cheat, they will cheat.
I want them to know we are doing. But also, you can only enhance them. Say, the person may now encouraging me. That's how I finally decided to do it because of that encouragement. I said, oh, no, my. And now it doesn't make sense. I don't understand.
You know why?
Say, yeah. The person may run show wait till 6 a.m. Now say, producer, mom, me say, I should do with that. So no, I want me quiet my. Oh, my quiet, say me to me.
No, so the person's action and inactions that will say will push you. You can also make decide okay, you want to sleep with your wife. Your wife is not giving you the chance. What prevents you from say one casano? You don't do anything. You have other ways to just. That
you should masturbate because your wife said you will not give you sex. Madness. because of your wife, you should learn masturbation.
So you go outside the house. It's your own decision.
No, but if you're telling me that your wife says so you can't tell me that there are other ways.
It's causing you.
Don't suggest
So
that there are other ways. There are other ways of getting yourself excited when your wife is refused, when your husband is refused sex. There are other ways. It's not by going up. The other ways is what? Hold your penis and then.
So you rather want to overcome with GOB. Who got GOB? I wonder why you and yes, and Papuna Mouse says into one.
That is what can I say? Oh, Bada, a Kenyan baby, or so on Pinau, Dinas, or so on Pinau, India, and Yabotina Godi, Yahu Bibi, so Quati, Natchi. They say, no, yet, masturbate. Or buy Jimmy 40, learn masturbation. Or buy Jimmy for the now, psychological problem.
So about who are broaching? No, you are say, when yes, that's the next time of Namanina.
And that's a Muso video, not to what Jimmy Newton.
Oh, Counselor.
Said Muso.
And I can be sorry for because their time on the call. And I will talk maybe briefly as I like.
Because now, beside and said, then you're cheating. As I say, it is be any blessing will be yet and will be cheated. What time? What fail? What you move on, and prevent it will be from cheating. Dear, say our dear ye nim, I assure you, dear you pet. Or bar on to him bread and masia, oh, bully. Kremofo fa, Hindus fa, traditionalists fa, Christopher fa, Embrana fa. Submission, respect, love, and care. Submission, respect, love, and care. Me show. A shall yen kati was to muse to ka mavik. To feel Mavic, to wake Mavic. A personal preparation of caring for the person. It is a me man talk mawa. I don't just a show. The Bible is say, Bema won't mean shady fear or you're worse than an infidel. Not just said, yeah, can't you pay a fun income? Useless. It is said, we are from so. Now go wadia. Asudie bi ada wo so se bema wona wako faba but the ya de se uware oba ni sada ni dembli famu ananunka nensanka ne nanka na dia fefefe bia ya ne fe the ya de se wawali oba a ombu na so don de ya se wawali oba oni ahobrasie na so wo don eye na koma so ade e ma no enum ne e ka se ese a wade e begya tu ba ye bie ya no ka se we ne ma ni pa chiti de bi oba bia wotie me se wonya koma ya de e san se ebia wadwi mu no kukuru de ma da ana wakochi ukunu so ni obi da eti wanya akomayare a enye yare ejimie jai enimre. You should not be sick.
Now matters of the heart
who controls the heart? That is why there are programs like this. You made that mistake. You are taking a pill because consistent man. Because why who ye be assassin to keep a man? There is nothing any woman can do to keep any man, not even me. And there is nothing any man can do to keep any woman until they are ready to be kept. And the fact is, when you need to be kept, it is not me who is helping you to be kept. It's your personal decision to be kept. So the man is not providing. You are the same woman paying the rent. When I tell you any fees, you are spending as if only bear man, but you still remain. Don't blame the man. It's an insult to hear a woman say, "Bisano, me amiti minishe, dear million, you know, me the man." And yet, it's not a word of praise. They are insults to the man. So beginners, sorry, them with their dance here. And Yamuna Miss Mamma wife. Vic and Neck were university. Now then you meet me a bro beyond a green yes. Now me knew that seven so dark to me, but Baby University, I mean, never better than me as was at you soon. But I got myself. Mira, me pay yes as it came, me be a buy yet, and I need you must say, yeah. Baba, ko, me na me ba, and then me ban university. With the only your kind.
Or just the husband is useless.
The Bible says, for a husband shall be respected among the elders at the city gates, not the wife. So any wife that is louder than the husband is not married. But we have a lot of them. Bible says they shouldn't talk, but they're talking. We've given a right because they're going to school. But anywhere you sit.
The Bible said we shouldn't talk in what? In congregation. Our congregation, do
you know what is congregation?
Congregation,
you talk at home. You talk at home. Congregation is not. Congregation. Where are matriculation? Is what? University. Do you matriculation? And yeah, congregation. Is that congregation? And then I saw when I'm working. I don't know what you are. But if what I'm saying is that
no, what you are saying? What's a man and can you say a casa? What the Bible has said,
your voice is your husband once you marry. And if you are a child,
you talk through your voice.
Your voice is your parent. Once you get married, your voice becomes your husband. So your husband's voice must be heard, not your voice. So when you find anybody who is married and the wife is louder, and I make her say, hey, I say when you're louder, it be you. Oh, sharing your kunma, oh, praising, what are they wedding? Oh, praising, no. Enti make us say, sign your way, and anything I make from a cheek, and I make crude the so I'm not sorry, or baby, and two man cotton sorry that sister. Me cotton sorry, and ya, oh, you won't you. Nyan mamma is a cotton sorry. Say, and let a bitch in medical. Cotton must remember me. Nyan mamma is a mere minty. It's media, so be see, when I read a book, and when I finished reading the book, I'm saying, Signs of cheating of a cheating spouse 101. Brody be the church business with the money. Me kind book ni na who said e kwasi asema abrofo na prepare e de begie and check and sa pop up by ye. What's that pop up now? Find my phone. You want to know what a partner is doing? Is he cheating? That happen. Go right now and then your phone for phone. National search engine in Africa. Or in the world. Who should see our Ghana, Africa. Ghana, if you go to the algorithm, currently we are leading. After Pono, the next year leading will grow up. Hey, find my partner cheating. Only later make answer. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
You say, to see I will be a person who point or fast cheating. Mr. Don't be sick for any partner. Don't be sick for anyone. Oh no, you that no so kwati ayamre. And I'm the kwati memory there, mesa now. Now also, and yes, I also nim so kwati amre. And yes, I yare. Now feel what got some mumbo am wine. Umbe na me no na say there. Me remember ukowu enya liver cancer. Ebe wu kwasi ewu, yesi wu kwasi esi. Eja wo man wo ha ira wani obi osin wo. Abigail ko di ni kunu mfel e kire David. Okodi no kunatem ekire David.
What to say no kuwe.
Ekire mo a na me a me Jimmy. Wo ka che obi asem ye Jimmy for ogusu tem ho se ayire. Wodi wo kunatem o. Eti Vic bibi ni wo be ka say when na me kina so eti na me fa me kunachi e na sika ni ho eti godi mo betua fees godi mo betua rent. No, it's a personal decision. Let nobody deceive you. There's no book. Christians, yeah, Bible. Obian can Bible in Sesanda. Bible na yetia ye kind. Maybe a suffer. Yen can Bible in Sesanda. It's a trust them to say with the renewing of any automatic. Naka nyankupo wa hondi e this is adwianka. Oh sister. Naka uya ya kala. Take a new mind. It's the process. You can decide not to change the crack. A woo person, and man foul what you going to say. And I am a yo, na me name some dado, me name guabontio. No. Ukunu poko wu ewo chibi ba. Mrane ma who point say, Jawa dear no. A son said, who are evidence of them infidelity. But so you have so now, and I want you and now go about Timotro. A planning soon a casa, no nim jai, or nim medi, many, mefani before. No, we'll be a sense of baby, but I am bonny and move back. It's cheating can never be eliminated, cheating can never be stopped. Jesus Christ, according to the word of God,
you are glorifying it.
You can call it glorification because Jesus Christ came to meet cheating. He never abolished it. He wrote something that nobody read and everybody ran away. The next thing he told the woman was that, where are your accusers? The interpretation to today, Bible school, he wrote on the floor and everybody left. Same interpretation or catch there or ban say, or accusers, men koye boni bio no ban na boni ni dey obaka one
yes or new
yes say committee adultery kai say
obema ne dey amfa number
kala ene mega onu on committee adultery on wale I repeat many kala committee adultery or committee fornication so wale me am one committee adultery. And said your bar a ban ho for adultery. And I said, ban your wife for or say, quote, men your bonibio. Ne born in a day. The poor may catch a moon in any bonnet. I said, your moon can in the bonnet. Said, I'll be a bonibis ham. Men coon, men show more comfort. Who could you do it? Young day, a check. You do one. Epi, echo do two.
But
you do room one
counselor
obi the yiri die room one we di no me May 7 at that room 2 odi room 1 you your paper or ba between no washroom or buy no koto na je no asa be di herself
but ne no kala ka say it seems we are a match it and I say it's a wholesale something you can do it. But we are not
talking about men cheating, please. Be careful.
Both sexes.
We are not discussing men cheating.
No. Okay, so obi be cheating. Some special people are okay, so it's not really a big deal. And
both. One say we are because of our traditional setup in Yamantino. Sabema cheatia, or Mufan say, or funny year. Oh, when you wait a fat channel. Oh, one dress ye, now I won't bump ye, a bump your bed jack, no baffle front in their bed, or banana near this. I mean, Yamabe catcher one, Kubema, dear, oh, Papa, no to be mano. Then we sweep it under the carpet. Or bad dear, dino, or bad the yes of funny punity. But cheating is cheating with both genders. Oh, your bow, we are bemo. Cheating is wrong. It's in your Kaleka say it seems you are glorifying cheating. We are not. It comes with marriage. Divorce, when you get married, is either you be cheated on, you get divorced, or you become a widow or a widower at a point in life. It's something that comes, these things comes with marriage. But yeah, can I say it's part of it into when you are going into marriage, psychic yourself a bit into your tour, send your cancer, why should you do that? Why should you do that? And ma obi enya be maybe okoye ne nyamenya ne feelings no den to no ba be wu. Understand who do ni paprono. You wait the person is for you only, but he's sharing. He's sharing. But don't think about yourself. I always say this in marriage, in relationship, it's good to think about your partner, but think about yourself first. Focus on something. No cheating. Once when you get heartbreak and all that. One should cry heartbreak story. What you mean the will be as a son, but psychic yourself that is not the end. If you can't leave him, it would also know but not swap. Forgive the person. But cheating is not a gender thing. I don't may enjoy say Bema do to me cheating or bad to me cheating. The same way a man can cheat, a woman too can cheat. and now it's rampant. A man of cheating and a member doing someone on my. They are not smart. It's because they are not smart. Internet all over the place. Obaba Timia cheating long time. Obi ehushe obebe fie aye be ma chiti ba na afa na oye ye na say the go food no go or show some you see I say he's giving attitude but baba okochiti ba kwa no pa no be nu aduane kama ne wasresre kwa uhushe wasanso uhuru mo be da kama it's something that is both genders. It's not aspects. It's something that is both genders. We talk to clients and realize that some people, when they are talking to you and all that, you realize that baby on the husband is happy. And Mr. Nyamina catch or said this, and this. You have your reason why you are doing what you are doing. We are helping you to come out. But if you don't want to come out and you think the pakuno do no we need you, who don't mean do you what we do when we need you. We just help you to know that these are the situations. These are the negative, these are the positive. Pick one for yourself. Counselors, you don't choose anything. So it's not a gender thing. You should not make it a gender thing. And the men who don't care about their partners. So when you do a home, now which is have that decency, have that respect, care for your partner. About what they just want to do it in your face. Your close friend. And they won't move, your close friend, you want to do it. You want to instead of you to apologize, you are showing ego. No, at least apologize. Let the person feel safe. Do something because we are talking about emotions here. And you'll be asking yes, how strong will now own for you. If the person loves you and is that deep into you, why should you a whole month? So care for each other. If you are cheating, at least have that decency, have that respect.
Kala, do you think cheating makes me a die? Can it be stopped?
Sana, it's like to say, yeah, accept it. I don't think it can be stopped. Once I come back and say anything, the guy said he's glorifying it. Yes, I'm not glorifying it. I'm not say a man be mono like accept so like
maybe
cheating. Mehiani said, I think Obibeka said me
or respect
or exactly. So I don't think it can, but I just hope so. Like as time goes by, the narrative and everything about cheating will like just change because it's becoming unbecoming. Yeah. So initially, married men, even people married men, they'll take off their ring before approaching a lady. So they go with their full chest. I personally,
most of the single women also prefer the married men. Because almost how much and they claim that they know how to take care of a woman. Don't you think? I think
the men, like yes, like most of the single girls, accept, I don't know if you get it. It is the women yet initiative as the men. They come with almost back with their full chest to let you know that you're
when a married man approaches a single girl, is he under duress to accept or a choice to make?
Are you asking me?
Yes. You are the unmarried ones. So tell us.
No, it's me.
I think they say it.
Exactly.
Yes, it's not.
So when you tell me that a married man comes with a full chest,
you should have. Mommy and the women, we are like as married men. See, let me use myself. There is this married man. He came with his full chest. I am married though. I am mommy will say a trophy. Like me can't yes to Noah me didi like me know how we are. Now Obabia she wants something. She wants something like okay, this guy is not giving this guy, but this married man saw who just say yes. I mean maybe story net. If I me can't see her saying no to me.
Most of the married men say when you say no to them, they don't get it. Like they're not able to say to take.
I can also tell you that there are young guys who are not married. They also don't stand for anyone. I know boys. She knew too.
They
only have beard.
They have the right
must
to that. Not the those
and tell you say you can't say no
Aye.
to one. And saying no to a man is not because he's married. The ego of a man cannot be bruised by a woman saying no to you. So it's not about married men. It is an act of God that every man cannot take your no. So when you say I didn't hear, but I'm saying say, wow, be a bar, unim say I worry. I will play swako. And you be a painty. And you got to be a son. And ya she I will just soon. A body send you this one called your buying.
No, so now make you first move, no.
About one,
Right? So we born to say, Councillor Luther, I want a kiss. That's all the money. Some of them buy some kiss.
Ubisa kiss.
Uh-huh.
And animal couldn't be beside. If you only had your so have your so. Why do we have to deny you for such a request? No,
Councillor Lucho, what about you? And you are having the ring.
Exactly.
You should be faithful to your vow.
Hello.
Kala is not married. Hello. She has no vow to be faithful to.
See, when
it's the moment to
don't be emotional.
No, I'm not being emotional.
You have spoken. I'm just about to answer most of the things you said. They are not facts. They are emotions. Hear me. Kala is not married. I am married.
Yeah.
And
you have a vow. That you need to keep.
The vow I have.
Oh no, any vow. Yeah.
The vow I have.
She's a single person.
Hello, my dear.
Now what do I call penal? Oh no, from so many wife. What other one? You have a wife. She's not married.
It may come from the beginning. Say the vows we say doesn't keep marriage. They are preservations for us by law. Because when you break the vow, nothing happens to you. There may be a new offer the Yurechi. BBSC, soda. BBNC. Or baby and offer the Kulechi BBSC. So vow now you can. And yes, sir, and it is your personal decision.
So no me. What the no make how
say a papa say a papa
society subano.
You see, the myths of life are part of your conversation. So Bafa Nikuchi no me can, but it will be a or no so.
What is as a myth?
And I'm saying a myth.
Yes, I'm not saying that it's true, but I'm saying
married women.
Yeah, or the
most married women have cheated on their husbands, and they have progressed than those who have not cheated. Hear me. I'm saying, Obi akodi kutibi. Ewo ni kunachi. Ama mo shabrasisa. Hear me. Joy otua bonika otiswo wa yedi. So the kotini ke ni bi twe nipa ka onye obi a wo heaven woda. Ontra ho no ho a no mbo ni femfro so abofo. Osuma so abofo kra so mbra medi nkomo mba wuhuto. Kalato no mu ye boni nyam ka asase so. Eti de Nyankopon kasa nim se etwa ene kotidie no enye no nsu no ogina but na me ka akobate de okan se dey bia you say if you respect your wife you don't cheat around her. So what if say you are cheating far from your wife and your wife carries herself to go and look for the far cheater?
Why do you have to go and look?
And do you know what I'm saying? You claim say when you respect your wife, you don't
around her. No,
when did the sister? When did house self? No, I could di. Ewo if you just searching it. Now you have faka. Ka wa to man. Fu a odi agum. No akwa if you just akwa agum.
Akwa research.
So we yire fi New Jersey. Akwa Virginia. Akwa mo baby warning. Leave my husband alone.
And then we
drive
you.
Say when obi last week guys because G award June 4th and see for the first time or inviting you say young award or a country director of a company that is big international multinational company. Megiri Bahwa get you program. Yeah, pattern one premise is here country director. You see on tour reports. For naturally, no see a co-program be only report only 3 awards. But incident and profile record and as you see ambassador security never stop him, no say what about them a scene so di kalatem a shawni ba obi kunu abedino the ecoso officer meaning
or event
such a woman you don't take her anywhere.
Say
such a woman no autism that
only. Hey, don't blame the men.
Don't you know your wife?
She's not done this before.
You don't know your wife.
Me, as I sit here.
Ma uko chitia. One ene kan assemblishing ni mu or kakakra no jai. Now almost wa who text message keke or be calm or be at one show so for kobe to me abana. We have such men there.
As you sit right now, you. If Mr. Jokun tells me he knows you, he's a liar.
Want me who me for because me can name me for.
Thank you. You are not speaking the truth. Even me, I don't know myself. I don't know what I can do.
But I know that I will never fight a fellow woman because of a man.
I've heard this before. I've heard this before.
I know
I've heard this from angels.
I will not do that.
Vic, I've heard this from angel preachers who even allegedly found somebody and their reaction has become an indelible mark on the thumbs of their fingers, and they've lost their husband forever, but they're still living together. The American is said, "What's say for Buma or Bam and me and you? Abako some now can mean chill book of say you. Abako some buy see a compensate you didn't, and yet to justify the cheating of the man, but it's to prove to the family say, yeah, kasi ye pato bia. Unkofa uye chi no apatan. Na se uko uyire chi a ne apatan. Enne abako se mu. Uko uyire chi a ne apatan. Na epatan ye de ba no. Ye de ba se oba no enso abofre no mu enka enkwala na aka no so no le yire a oyire o. Enne abako se. The compensation yes.
Okay.
So to give us cheating, obi unjustified. Can I say we are glorifying it? Yeah, but 2 years.
But then, it was they hide it.
Not,
yeah.
So you are the people. Back then, we say hide anymore.
Of course.
Until
So
we came,
with your
until we came to meet the vacuum mentality girls like you,
You're right.
who we cannot hide you anymore because on our bad days, you post us.
Not all of us.
Hello.
Somebody's husband.
Hello. Where we came to meet you, you are offended when you see our wives. Side chicks.
Councilor's words. There are married men who boldly say, "Maybe I'm your side chicks blame you." I mean, it's not just
boldly say. If I boldly say, Vic, if I say boldly, I have 4. If I say I have Vic, hold on. If I say I have 4 side chicks, it is no news. You know why? Meet my side chick. Meet my side chick. There's a problem. I have 4 side chick. It's no problem.
Okay.
I get in a conversation.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing.
But letting
me say me have 4 side chick, but meet my side chick. Under no circumstance should I go anywhere with Kala, who's my side chick, and introduce her. But when we go to an event, she's not introduced. It could be a next crack. I get what I'm saying. And then when you take me as if I'm a toy around the place, you ignore me, and I'm just standing in the mosquito, and then me I send you message. Can I leave and go? My legs are hurting. Can I walk away and go?
You know how it
I know the game. I know.
But if for side chick, you should know, say you know, be introduced.
No, they demand introduction.
For the what?
Even girlfriends are demand introduction.
No,
some introduce themselves.
If you are not married, it's different.
Okay.
No, it's not okay, girl. Let's teach them the right thing. Nick, even if you are not going out with a married man, never ever when a guy who is sleeping with you introduces you, get offended because that's not your last stop. We said it here.
Yes, you see, the ladies that want to be introduced are the men that they think they're eligible bachelors. Who say nipa we no bibi one nipa we ye kama or worry no pay. That is where they want to get associated so that other ladies will
introduce her to your fellow
female colleagues
so that they will know so no
that is it. If you are able to tell somebody
or the proceed others,
you are a disgrace to community. We don't introduce boyfriends. You can be offended, but hear this: never introduce a boyfriend. Only learn to introduce a wife. And even wives, learn where and when to introduce wives. It's a lesson to those of you watching me. So now, I can say, then I know you call party. They see a guy need to reply mail. A country director can lose his job because the wife, I bet she shake gay and I spread it. Sunday or anyway said, yeah, the thing has become wilder than he thinks. There's a demand by the award committee that Omuncho official letter to the ambassador's security to apologize. One action of a wife who has bottled in her heart, and that meshiakala. No man who said, my bottom sister. If you meet my wife and she's misbehaving, that is not our character. My father's family, they tolerate. I made a statement from the beginning. If you grow and you take your mother's character, you are destroyed for the rest of your life. If you take your father's character, Obian himself, say no more. And the Jabusian Suban Yefa, and yet Nebusian, and you call Oyuma or Yerewa, Niniam bear money behave it is all. So when your wife is come, it's easy for you to go and meet your brother-in-law. Come, Dibia Ajo, Yen Jamusa, what I say, Eti, say a cassette, cheat wisely. Don't let your wife see. Keep it away from your wife. So what do we tell the wives who have also gone for software and has given their Obia Manukunu iPhone 16 and saying, send her or your twin email, whatever. In a that so good BBR.
Twin email. Okay, yeah, you have it.
No, you're my beman. Beman in him. But then your man who have body work. But that will be too quick. And I just saw deal. I will bones. You see him. It was so see him. Just I was say good. Or see him. Or in a carpet. Appropriate because I had dusty. A fat carpet in the one and phone at often. A full baby. Full with the hide. A full old one. And I use. And I told me one man, no, so you never went to feel. Never 020 went to. So far, and so far, the emotion, he felt a sharp pain at his back. What is this? Oppress you and keep on ya way to me, and your day be. But oh, yes, say no, say it's on recording. Wasn't able to drive from Bridget.
The wife is recording. And some people go to extreme. Hey. Your mental health. Please protect your mental health.
Oh, so at the end of the day, who are the end pen? So he called me. I'm on TV Africa. He said the course air, but the course is he was sexy. And I'll call you back on air. If you know, can you say this one? But he's feeling weak. He can't drive. He can't open the phone. Then he started. So, there be any maybe over feeling a year. Ebano Bishan so clear carnival. Pick the phone, download the things. And in Komobio, Ben just you all come Obani make his statement. So, why Kala and not Victoria? Why the decision to go with Kala? No, say, what is that? Are you in my office? Stop these things. No, brushing off. But right from there, end of you know, Casa BCN. But that marriage is not the same again. But me one man was so because the year home, he has to go to you see. Now my name is guest house who are in that door.
Oh, more.
I didn't know. He has to move, go and take a whole rest because he was shocked that we phone in yet. My upgraded phone now mawa. This is what you are using. Yes. 81. Yes, women want to protect what they have, but let me tell any woman, no woman can protect their marriage. Even God cannot protect her marriage. So when I hear they say what the Lord has put together, let no man put aside. The Lord has not put anybody together. It's the Lord. LAW has put us together. We are living as Christians. God is judging us individually. So never think, say, once we lay our hands on the two of you, your shoulders, and declare peace in the marriage, there's peace. But I'm telling you, you can cause war and battle in your own marriage. These little things we do by men, by women, these are what are causing problems in the marriage. And too sorry, now we bomb by it. Now, what did you now, Yaman getting kitty, yeah, Oh yeah, because there's a cheating spouse. And I watch cheating matching. And I do people go to the extent of walking to post office and warning them. I hear you eat with my husband in the afternoon. I want you to know that he's a married man. From today, I never want to see you again.
But the person is not aware, so your husband is married to you.
No, sir. Mrs. And you identify who say Mrs. And if a man hears this, you expect the man to be nice with you.
But do you know that even your husband's office, you should not be going there?
Hey!
That is his workplace. You see, we have, in as much as we are married, we have our personal space that you should also respect that. And we also coming from family.
No, once you say I shouldn't come to your office, you know what you are doing there.
Exactly.
Why don't you
do what?
Look at them.
Exactly.
No. If
So
you
you
say
can't
that,
surprise your husband.
you are bodam,
Hey, relax.
so.
no,
Let's say
So,
it's birthday.
Hello, even my birthday, don't surprise me. My wife. My wife today is fighting a particular video. There's a video my wife is fighting today on YouTube, on 3 News page. We can't delete it because I don't have the algorithm is not within my reach. My wife decided to surprise me at the studio. She came there pregnant.
Yeah, I've seen that video.
You seen that video?
Yeah.
That's the only video of my wife who have.
Yeah.
She came there and they planned to surprise. When she got there, they put the camera on her. She's never forgiven me. But I didn't call her there. My inviting her, she wants to come and surprise me. That was it. Even me, when I want to surprise my wife, I do it. My wife doesn't like surprises. So if I want to surprise her, I do a lot of signals for her to know that there's a surprise coming. When she gives me the signal, so my wife doesn't like me to introduce her anywhere. So you can sit with my wife today. I will introduce her to anybody. What's my saying?
That is you. And you are public figure.
Yeah. She doesn't want to be introduced.
Yeah.
But me too. I like that. Do you know I like it? Because I was keeping her away from the ridicule of the public. Remember, Obi started with you, temper. Your fat first.
Yeah.
If you watch the video of a first that insulting me the first time, she took a picture that I took with a certain bride. Because she don't want so. And she painted that this is my wife. Because when you my wife picture, I know what I'm saying. But if anybody, or no, say you are hiding me. What are you doing that you're hiding me?
No, with your work.
They don't care about your work. Big trade, more big here. Yet, when am I going to get married to you? Now, boy, be about so no, see, warn that counselor. And I feel so sad when you have people. I have a host who came to TV, sat down with me and told me, said, "We could say, Sana ya, only me ekasano on pet, jai on TV."
I don't know. Say, send me. I want to make Kasano.
Me could say
she should not have brought the husband. You understand? Certain times take the husband and just no. But for the sake of your marriage, you need not to do that.
But it's a program now.
Jealousy.
There is a your friend a TV.
Yeah.
TV here. Me not here. Then the end. Now go do fear. You come say. Show the counselor no be show now. Men go show you.
No, one say he understand what you do. Even when clients come and we I know say for my protection, you say he's around. Or more mobile for couples gathering, he's around. The boy not say a stroke or a back on the every day and I say I know say he's watching me. But from a distance, he knows what I do. He knows that my phone he doesn't pick. He knows that my clients any those things. So you must trust your partner. But what Kala is saying is
your partner.
You must believe.
Trust is for God.
What Kala is saying, if you are not in the public domain and you have that relationship with your husband and you want to surprise him, and you know say he likes surprises, he's okay with that. Just to spice things, just to appreciate him. Why not? But it should not be a daily thing. Say, what the now I can then
lunchtime be or the journey command.
Man after
and then when your money found,
men we lose interest easily on those who are always with us.
Yeah.
That is why I say a very genuine good husband doesn't think about the wife when he leaves the house.
We were always in their face.
But that's it. So we were here. And you see, I go vacation. How do you go on vacation with the burden you are carrying to settle the problem?
You are still with this.
No, this is my burden. No, when we problem. No, when you not catch it, no. You know when you not catch it, no. Because say, who to kwaya? And you man adeko. Who be to kwaya? Na de veka ko. Me metia, me say afata. Me dey for me pie. So when you get to that stage in your life, do you expect the money to work?
No, but if your wife is saying that, then it means once I some mostly no, and my communicated directly. So okay, Kasa, no, it means say Onyaya and go back on vacation. Sister. So get a time for no super vacation. The work trip vacation. And that's a pay for her to go to the Dubai and come back.
Baby, a year corner no kaya con. If you are many color air carbon, you better landing. You call say you could be a new poor. You better back. Make it $5,000. But on no many qua, you cost $5,000. You know, women don't think the way we think. And it's our anniversary.
But
it's our anniversary.
It won't say no.
What's the best Mr. Jacob, think. Mr. Jacob, think. Stop the West. Yes, so it's nothing. Their food for a night is 5,000. They said it was 5,500. I just saw they've done a reduction. It's 4,200. And so for the 3 days, it's within 22,000 per. I don't think.
And we know a bonus of yours is coming.
I don't think I am not worth more than 22,000. It's me know what now 3 days. Uche Benti, me 22,000.
Hey, you're going to jump picture selfie. Yeah, also I will not be trying pictures of cameraman.
Yo, and to say our really has been hit with cheating. Say obi a chronic cheating our real muna say our na parents no bit me afa as a building the back. Take time now.
Trust after cheating is very difficult.
There's no way like trust.
And one say it's not trust. What they you can't get it whole again. You always see the cracks. It will take time for you to get where you were before. Sometimes you never be there again. Whenever he goes out, whenever he receives a call and he's talking low tones, whenever you go to the washroom and it's not coming out, maybe 30 minutes or that's a washroom, when him sonning the papuni doing come, you will still feel that that loathing of yourself. Say, it seems I'm not enough for him. It seems he doesn't love me enough. My dear, say the person is a chronic cheat, or baby has some infection or and you are not okay. You see, I always say this, you will be a deal breaker. About which it on the swap. And shada hanu obet me the ache obe manage ni mama de chene papa and also bet me the ache obi so about own to me.
Yeah.
So if you know you can't, please walk away. Your mental health, your sanity, your health is important. Obi or chronic cheat today, you brother, infection, you are treating infection, it's better to walk away. But if you realize you can't live without them. And the person meaning kaseno. With time, no, you will get there. But it's not easy. But Nia Kane said, when cheating comes in marriage, it doesn't make the marriage the same again. It's as a son, yeah. So it's best you be faithful to yourselves. Don't do that. Think about each other. What's the Wujayo Bia Afaway? Once I can say we jaya money na Afaway. Once I can she's a nice, it's not beautiful. Possible. So stop the no, we have men who don't emotion. No,
speak like a counselor. Don't speak with emotions.
I'm not speaking with emotions.
This is emotion.
We are trying
Mr. Jacob is watching, so you are giving him a message. Don't do that. Be a professional.
We are helping people to
hey, be professional.
1 minute.
We want people to think positively because we are envisioning a world where people will not cheat. Marriage will be married without cheating.
Cheating can never stop. I use the word never stop.
Yeah.
What we can do to ourselves is to plant ourselves in a position that when cheating comes, we will survive. Okay. That's the biggest news.
Yeah.
Because is inevitable. People stop cheating when they're growing and they're getting weak. Let me say this on record. There are husbands today who are alive for their wives who are complaining because they cheated. There are husbands today who have rejuvenated their manly nature because they cheated. There are wives today who are okay because they cheated. And there are girls like Kala who have vowed never to sleep with anybody's husband until somebody paid their fees and they opened their legs and they broke the record. What I'm saying is, if it has happened, how do you recover? The first thing is that never trust anybody, not even yourself. Life is about belief, not trust. We only trust deities. So I have trusted you, you've broken my trust, and I can never come back again. No, those are loose words. Any who am before say that. Now, coffee phone is your home samai. And samai so ba weni ase ma weni so ye hesu. So your hesu eyes. Koto confinical eye drop na clear hesu eyes. One year, the company said, okay, be from the beginning. Say all of a sudden, oba kese me too baby was started me within 1 month. The son said she's feeling the pain. Sister, why? How do you solve it? Watch the way you approach the victim. I repeat, how do you solve cheating that you have discovered? There are some that they foretell. There are some that they are fantasizing. There are some that they are suspecting. There are some that they are using software to decode, not the full conversation, part of the conversation. Anyhow you find cheating, the first thing is learn how to approach the victim. Who is the victim? Everybody's confused. Learn how to approach the victim. Person. Who is the victim? No, she's not the victim. Who is the victim? She's not the victim.
You are the victim.
You are the victim.
One person I am victim.
Wow, you are the victim.
Today I have something
Debbie,
to say.
TMU, Vic, me machiti. Between me machiti, me kala chiti. Why not victim?
You only become a victim when you've been caught. Now when you now.
You're not learning.
I am learning.
I'm saying that me, my wife, has found out I'm sleeping around. Between me and my wife and Kala, who is the victim?
You are the victim.
I am not.
You're not the victim.
She is the victim. So I say, learn how to approach
the victim.
Yes. And who feel say you have been cheated upon. Before you speak, before you act, approach yourself.
All right.
So once you approach yourself, you'll be conscious of your choice of words. You'll be conscious of your next line of action. You will be conscious of your dressing. Because there are times that immediately you find out, you lose everything on you. And when you lose everything, you become a caricature. So if you've not learned anything tonight, learn how to approach the victim.
Right.
The man is not the victim.
Okay.
The girl is not the victim. You who found out, you are the victim. The next thing is to solve it like you asked. Learn how to approach the victim. That's one. Number 2. Follow the pattern by which you got to know. The pattern. Obi nebeka chira u na ofa aka akohwe ye. Eya tisem. U be fie na abeto so. Or recording B. The next thing me can say, follow the pattern by which you found out. And in the following of the pattern, check. Did I do right? Did I do wrong?
Okay.
Because when you are able to decipher between these two, it gives you stability.
Okay.
The last point is, before you report yourself, remember you are the victim. And for that matter, as you spread the news, it affects the victim and not the victim.
Okay, and that's it. Kala, let's just stop glorifying cheating. Let's just stop glorifying cheating.
Which people are you talking to?
You know yourself. stop.
We are professionals. We are
that's
teaching.
it,
We are
right?
teaching.
Your time now,
0277609644. If by any means you are cheating, you want to cheat, you just started, like Vic said, as we are doing the show right now, you are cheating with a certain color. If you are watching me and they're cheating, obi, na and never wow, I'm a 1 year quatintia. Don't stop. So obi cheating also now how mentremu. Now per moadia. Yeah, decided now. But everyone who posts and call because people have walked to our office who are cheating and we never stop them from cheating. On 0277 609 644. Yeah, pon yako 0277 60 96 44. Make you be a do fast as we.
Me do be ask you. Hana remember my program, but before I make on, happy birthday, perfect, and then the birthday. Happy birthday, Counselor Perfect. Misha will be bringing you up, Master. See you again next week. I love you all. Bye.
But you see, as I'm making, me wa lady back one. She's cheating, no. But cheating, no, and the money to me don't know. Also, a call babia or the energy neighbor. What's none of no kuno.
And yet, you're yes, coffee.
Yes,
Bearman on it, you know, the like on Shani, the on your busian poor, we see that you are for busian point, baby, a better. So she's not
a young
identity.
Matia, sister. Or baby, I just soon. Oba bodam fo ko ntwe esombo woni so ta ase enti se wo no oba na obro no se ne nda enkanka wa wale no tumi yi no se ne nda die enti a oyen ontumi nkan chu obi ada kosido bi. There is no professional counselor that can discover a basic truth why somebody's wife,
but she is happy with that person.
And that the painful thing is that when somebody tells you, I'm very comfortable in sleeping with the person, I sleep with her, I don't feel guilty. I sleep with her and I feel okay. I don't feel safe. But all the and then analysis. Sophia. I didn't go see you. Hear me say, Okwa and analysis. Obi Kracho says, why are you quiet like that? Whoa, go and check analysis. Be honest with yourself today. Anytime she saw him, what? Quiet. I give you all the chance to go out because you say your family member says, when you come here, you don't go.
Even my church, I'm going there, Shemi. When I come, all Adventists who must for beer, Shemi. We are no man saying, hey, I'm a master for SDA. If you don't know, when I come, I'm going there, Shemi. Won't see SDA for hours.
Oh,
no. Yeah.
See, that's when I posted the video we did.
You see, the truth is that
also I can't say no, I can't do it, but I can't do harsh.
Education is the key word. Education is the key word, and most of us who sit here, we educate. There are a lot of people that they would not like what we are doing, but we are not here because of them. Even those we sit on the set with. So the one is that the Vic made it clear to us, and no issue. And I hope say, or what can I say? I didn't say, I won't hurt myself again. Yes, I'm telling you. Eti, what's the one now? Buefu now, and I said, Nyama ye Kenyan, I didn't found. They are found. And you be in shape your tobacco. Yet he will be shapant.
Oh yeah,
wait, but I say, my baby, no shapant. He to 100. Now some boxes, yeah, my boxes. I don't have one. It makes your vagina to breathe.
Emotion.
I'm not wearing. I am not wearing panty. But why should I wear pants? Why should I wear pants?
I'm not going to try the
I like to.
Yeah, no. Shift and drive.
So this is color, no pants.
Yeah, because what I'm wearing there is actually it's a nika. See, look out, this is what I'm wearing.
Sexy color, sexy baby.
So you don't wear pants.
No, like it's nika. Yes, you know what?
So you don't wear pants.
If I were no.
So within a week, how many times? As for Vic, she doesn't wear pants at all. Vic, dear, on shirt pants. This is all menses.
Mentally, I don't think I'm built for it. Mentally,
You are.
It's a Vic in shirt pants.
but I'll do it.
Now you see, so no pants. A idea, you the boy that you. BBC you want a job pants in one. But you see how we should be. BBC, how you got Tony here.
Obi in the shirt, but Obi in the shirt around me.
So this is Kala going. No pants. She's shaking her buttocks. And the buttocks too is not there. She has what she used to deceive men. Because Etonia Kete. But this is so
our hips.
Our hips.
Or they
Our hips. Our has a woman.
yeah, can't to or say hips.
The hips never. I told baby with that hips. Our hips. Our thing also. Yeah. Oh, Jai.
My shape is very nice.
Me can't say the shape in so only to.
Only to men.
It's a normal.
But
But what won't share pants? Now we shake.
I will not shake my water. I will not shake my water.
Timbaland. Salatu ya Timbaland. On shaking it too. On shaking the waist.
Chairman's girlfriend, I will be ready.
Why chairman?
It's okay.
Or shaking the waist. So what is a lesson? We've learned it. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us from. But it's a lesson. We've learned a lot today. I've also learned a lot today. Your utterances, your statements, the things you say. And most of you who communicate through emails, WhatsApp, text messages, because your partner has cheated. Those of you who see text some messages and they'll send it to you and send you a video. Go to YouTube, go and download. You are hurting. Maybe you want to seek for help. It's better you seek for help because you are the victim and learn how to approach the victim. The pattern by which you got to know, follow it and see whether you are right or you are wrong. Remember, if you are to report, you are reporting the victim. The aftermath of the report will affect the victim. Don't ever forget. Cheating is part of marriage and the right reserved for the married. If you are not married, you cannot cheat. So when you find yourself in marriage, if it doesn't happen now, it might happen tomorrow or will never happen. So you die and go to hell or go to heaven. 0277 609 64. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming. These are my research thoughts based on what I've read, the experiences I've encountered, the people I've met. That is why I speak the way I speak. Good night.
Yare yo yare yase obi benya wona fi yare yamfa yare nso nya nipa sichire yare ni no sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy, we are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055-000-5077, 055-000-5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.